Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And I told you guys I wanted to show this dude off. So I worked hard. I did the extremely boring grind of running the Extreme Z area. Luckily, it's really not too bad of a grind. I mean, it literally took like 30 minutes to grind up all his medals. It really wasn't bad at all. But it's just boring, right? So, but I want to go over Piccolo in depth. So this is a true Master's Dignity Piccolo, and he is an all types leader at Key 3 and 40% to stats. If you guys have run the Extreme Z area, you would know that like this guy, the Troll Han, and the AGL Super Saiyan Goku, they all have the same leader skill, and they're the best leaders for the Extreme Z area. So his super attack is the Hell Zone Grenade, and he is going to cause supreme damage and greatly lower defense. And his passive skill in the Mechian Pride, all allies defense 77%, Key 1 and attack 20% per bond of Master and Disciple category ally on the team. Now you can see his links. He's got some, I would say decent links. Particularly on this team, I think this link is going to come into play. So as you can see, Future Gohan right here has it. First Awakened. Now, it's just interesting. It's really, this is not a very common link, right? Some really high tier, well, I'd say he's probably mid tier now, but like UI Goku, this support Bardock. If you guys pulled the new Bardock, that's like his best linking partner. He's got First Awakened. There's not a ton of units that have it, right? I mean, that's a very, very short list in all of the units in Dokkan, so just kind of is what it is. This guy's a World Tournament reward. I could run him on this team, but I don't think it's going to be worth it in the end just to get that link. So what we're going to do is we're going to run him on this Bond of Master and Disciple team, and we are going to at least get experienced fighters active. And the thing about it is, if you guys remember his passive, he's getting Key 1 and attack 20% per Bond of Master and Disciple category allies, so Key is not going to be an issue. So him not shattering the limit or anything like that isn't going to be a problem. And then also he's going to be sharing prodigies with this, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So one thing I will say is if the Gohan transformations become a problem, I will have to nix this Trunks, but he's such a good support unit, I wanted to bring him along. And also keep that in mind that we are flooded with support right now. And actually, we do get him on the very first rotation, so this is nice. We're going to keep him linked up for now with Gohan. I think that, see, look at that, full key. Just not a problem at all on this team. And I find that what I do want to run him in Super Battle Road, and I do find it interesting because, this Gohan, if you know anything about this Gohan, he can get 58% damage reduction if he transforms. He's got it permanently, and then if he falls below 58%, then he'll have it. Excuse me. So let's kind of see what we got. We got 30% coming from both of these allies right here. So because that Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he is providing Key and 30% attack and defense to Fizz units. 1.6. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, just straight up. You know what I mean? We are missing out on 20% attack, because B-Pan is not on the Bond of Master and Disciple category. Yeah, I have nothing invested in that guy, by the way, so not a big deal. I guess we'll just keep the rotation as is. So, again, we are going to have to get this attack stat fairly quickly. Again, if these transformations become an issue, I'll just take Trunks off the team. I'll replace him with someone else. There's a 1.5 million with 2 units on rotation. Not bad, not bad. And that should end the phase, and indeed it does. Okay, so we are not, because this, okay, we can get her active skill. You know what? I think this is as good a time as any to go ahead and use it. And then maybe we'll just go through the rest of it, or some of the event just to kind of see what's up. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. I mean, clearly we're going to be up above 2 million here. I'd wager we'd be up above 2 million anyway. So the other rotation that we could get, again, assuming that, I forget, is it turn 4 that Gohan gets his transformation? I think it is, so we could very well get it next turn, and I might have to hop back in. But we could link him up with, wow, that's pretty good. We could link him up with that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, as I mentioned earlier. And they will actually both share Shattering the Limit as well. So 1.91. Okay, so, you know, just under 2 million with that B-Pan active skill. He's not stacking attack or anything like that, so his attack stat could probably get a little bit better than that. I do want to play around with it a little bit more, but that is kind of the best we're going to be able to get with B-Pan. Yeah, here's the transformation. So, all right, this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to go one more turn, and I just want to show you guys sort of what he's capable of in his support role as well. So let's go ahead and do this. And obviously, the other future Gohan is going to be transforming next turn as well. But Piccolo, man, giving a unit 77% defense along with 58% damage reduction, they're going to be indestructible. I mean, truly, like, they're not going to be able to take damage because, you know, future Gohan is also getting defense from his passive as well. So if you're getting 180% attack and, you know, 90% defense, which I believe is his max, and then plus an additional 77% defense. I mean, you guys get it. Like, he's not going to take damage. That's why this is going to be such a fierce tandem in something like Super Battle Road, you know, assuming you make it to turn 4 and all of that. Yeah, so this is actually still going to be a good rotation for Piccolo. We're just not getting that support. Yeah. Let's do this, and we'll get a little attack buff from Vegeta here. We're just not getting that support from Gohan, but we do have experienced fighters, and we do have prodigies active, I believe. Yeah, we do. There we go. Really nice. This Piccolo is never, ever going to struggle for ki either. So, oh, that's... Okay, that's fine. That works. That works. So let's see what's up here. It's just so nice to have units that can provide defense. I mean, that's a huge number, 77%. That's why I really, really like this Piccolo. 1.64. So he's going to pretty much stay right between 1.5 and 2 million. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad. And, you know, if Tian supers, we're going to take double digits. 100% going to take double digits. I wouldn't question it at all. Are you going to super? He didn't even super. Well, okay. So we got the B-Pan active skill. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play around with the rotation a little bit to see if we can get him a higher attack stat. Because remember that start of turn attack buffs, those are better with, like, B-Pan. But we could also, you know, see a decent attack stat, you know, with different support units on rotation. So anyway, guys, I want to play around with the rotation a bit. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is something I want to try as well. So if we kind of look at these guys' passives, or really their super attack. So he's going to raise allies' attack by 30% for one turn, and then so is he. So we do need to be careful that we don't get too many additionals and crits and such. But this could also potentially be a good attack stat for Piccolo. So like I said, I just kind of wanted to play around with the rotation a bit. And what I think we will do is I will go ahead and hop back into the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. And I'm going to try and link him up with the God Vegeta. Or, yeah, I'm sorry, the Blue Vegeta. And then I'm going to get him linked up with B-Pan as well. And I think that could potentially be his best attack stat. Okay, please don't kill him, you son of a bee sting. But this should be really, really nice for Piccolo. Ooh, okay. Whoo! That's really close. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 1.84. Okay, so I think that's going to be our best course of action. So I'm going to go ahead and hop back into the Infinite Dragon Ball History event and get him linked up with the Blue Vegeta and then, of course, B-Pan. Okay, so here we are. This is potentially his best attack stat. I don't really know. The one thing I also thought about as well is, so he is missing out actually on Key 1 and 20% attack because, of course, B-Pan, as I mentioned earlier, is not on the Bond of Master and Disciple category. So that could come into effect here, but I don't really know. You know, as I mentioned, so support type buffs like Vegeta, okay, that's pretty good. They come more into play on super attack. And then for, yeah, 2 million. Okay, that's what I wanted to see, 2 million. So that is going to be, you know, upwards of the best attack stat I can muster. But remember that start of turn buffs are much more effective with, like, B-Pan's active skill. And then buffs on super attack So like for instance, Majin Vegeta, I think he gets 150% attack on super attack. That's going to be better with just normal support units, right? So that is what I wanted to see from Piccolo. I don't really foresee us being able to get a higher attack stat than that, even though he's missing out on 20% attack. I guess, you know what, I'm going to do this. One more time. Hopefully I can find another future Gohan friend. I'm going to go ahead and hop back in to this event, and we're going to take B-Pan off to see if we get it any higher. Okay, so what we're trying here, essentially what I've decided we're doing is we're just trying a whole, you know, pretty much like the spaghetti method, right? We're throwing shit up at a wall and seeing what sticks. But right now, we are going to have Prodigies active. We have that additional 20% attack because we have a full Bond of Master and Disciple team, no Hybrid Saiyans only on this team. So let's see if that makes a difference. 1.8, I mean, there you go. And we do have 2 support units on rotation, so again, ordinarily, he's going to be right between, you know, 1.5 and 2 million. But no B-Pan active skill this time around. But we are going to just go ahead and play this out. And I think his best rotation is going to be next turn. We're going to do the similar thing we did before, where we get Vegeta supering, we get Trunks supering, and then we'll have Piccolo super as well. So, okay. We did bring Beerus. I basically never used Beerus. You know, ever since he got his EZA, I've never used him. So, you know, I don't know. It's just like I don't have Dokkan Fest Piccolo. I'm not really running the Worthy Rivals category, but I mean, obviously, like, you know, that would apply to this Fizz Piccolo. Of course, he's on the Worthy Rivals team. You just can't run him on that team because of Piccolo. So until we get another Worthy Rivals leader, like an actual leader. Oh, we got his big attack buff there. That's nice. Because I have no orb investment in him. That's actually pretty damn good. It's pretty crazy, actually. So this should be the rotation that we want. Let's see if that extra 20% makes a difference. So we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then hopefully that doesn't take him out, take this TN out, and then hopefully Piccolo can super at the end. And then also, again, just, you know, not for nothing, like, this dude's a support unit, you know, and I find that to be really, really important to realize, like, a support unit that can hit, you know, 1.5, 2 million, that's very, very good. You know, and Piccolo's doing it very consistently here on this team. Granted, you know, a lot of these, pretty much all of these units are, oh, please don't double super, thank you. Pretty much all of these units are support units, 1.98, so we did see his highest attack stat with LRB Pan. Really, I don't need to make this video any longer than it should be. After all, he's, you know, just a banner unit, right? But slap a like for, not for Dokkan Fest, but for Fizz Piccolo, just the normal Fizz Piccolo. Slap a like for the easy area. And consider subscribing if you're new. I'm trying to bring you guys content every single day. I love all of you guys, and thank you for the support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.